You sold your website for 700K to a
Hmm.
firm that you stayed on board for 6 months as a consultant. If it goes well, you can make this much per year, which is valued at $1 million exit. If I wanted to do that, what are my expectations of initial ad budget to test
Hmm.
the idea?
You can probably do it for as little as maybe $1,500. I would personally feel more comfortable in and around the $3,000 region. And that is because the conversion cycles are slow. When you start one of these business, you are starting from zero momentum. Once the business is running, you will have people in the pipeline whose first interaction with you was 35 days ago, and then they purchase. The problem is when you're at day zero, you don't have any of that. So you're from standing start. So it might take you longer to start converting that ad budget back into cash. So I think about $3,000 is the sweet spot of not hitting a point where cash flow is limiting your ability to advertise in your business. And then I would say I see people all the time. It's very, very common. In fact, in 99% of cases, they do it alongside a full-time job until it's making 30K a year, 50 a year, 100 a year. And that is very realistic, but it's going to be a sacrifice, right? Because you probably do still need in the beginning 15 to 20 hours a week. And then when you start to get busy and you start to get closer to that point where you might be able to give up,